Reverend Sue Browning. I'm the minister serving the Unitarian Universalist congregations in Easton, Maryland and Chestertown, Maryland. A few months ago, we started doing recaps of our services, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the service we had today, April 18th. It was a service about a lynching on the Eastern Shore back in 1892 in Kent County, a man named James Taylor. We talked about that story and also talked about the importance of the history of lynching, of acknowledging the history, and what it means to be accountable for places where there was very clear wrongdoing. I had a very small part of the service. The leader for the service was Philip Dutton. He did an amazing presentation on the James Taylor Coalition, told us about the history and importantly what the various facets of education, truth, and reconciliation are as we move forward. So it feels like an important service in a lot of ways. One of the parts of the service that was new learning for me was to hear about the music Strange Fruit. It is music that was sung by Billie Holiday time and again to make sure it was a way of telling a part of the story of lynching and the history and the resistance there was around her singing this song. We had the privilege today of having Karen Somerville, an artist in the Chestertown area, sing a solo of Strange Fruit. I'll be honest, it's a service that doesn't recap well. There was a lot there. There's just a lot to the stories, and I'm hoping folks have a chance to listen to the version of the story that will be up online. And for folks that did attend, that they go back and listen to parts of it, parts that they might want to learn a little more about, parts that they may want to hear a second time just to see how it sinks in. Some services are like that. We come to worship together with the hope of somehow being changed. And I think today was a unique example of what happens when communities come together and tell sacred stories, when they tell stories in love and in care. Blessings. Have a good week.